How's it going, y'all? That was a good win. I wouldn't say great. It could have been great. I'll tell you that right the hell now. And I walk away from this game. I don't know how to take it. I'm happy we won. A win's a win. You love winning and the feeling of it, But at the same time, there's stuff we could have done that I just feel like in my head, like, damn, what if this? What if that? We start the game up. First, we start the game. And anyone who watched the game as an Eagles fan, they know what I'm talking about. You walk away happy. Okay, yeah, we got a W, but a little empty, like, maybe, granted, the Bears have a great defense. But this is why I was so surprised. Our first possession on offense, we marched right down the field. Ran it down their throats. Pass, bang, bang, boom, 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 boom. We get in the red zone. Right? Get in the red zone. First and goal. Doug decides to pass it. Incomplete. Second and goal. Doug decides to pass it. Third and goal. Doug decides to pass it. Doug went straight Marty Morgan way right there on the goddamn goal, right there at the red zone. Didn't even attempt to run it once. Now, don't get me wrong. Maybe if you run it once or twice, you still wouldn't get it in. I get that. But run it once or twice right there. And then try to pass. And then, whatever. And at first I was like, okay, whatever. Kick a field goal, cool. But then our next possession on offense, after our defense puts them 3 and out again, the Bears, we do the same thing. March all the way down to the red zone. And once we get in the red zone, we do not run the ball a single fucking time. It's pass, kick the field goal. I'm like, hold on. To even get to the damn red zone, to get that into our territory like that, right there, the whole time you ran it and passed it a little bit, and it was chunk plays on the passes. It wasn't like dink and dunks. It was run the ball, then it play action, boom, hit Ertz. Boom, hit Alshon. I'll get to him in a little bit. But, man, you could have been... I wasn't mad, okay, because our defense was still holding them. Because their offense is garbage. The Bears' offense is terrible, all right? So I wasn't mad. But I was mad because I'm like, dude, we should at least be up 10-0 right now or 14-0 at best. So I said, you know what? We're up 6-0 though. Cool, that's cool. At least we're up points, whatever. And then game goes on. The run's still working. We get up 12-0. And once we get up 12-0, and I think we get into the second half, Doug decides to, take away the last possession of the game, or the last drive to put them away. Take that away. How many times did the Eagles run it, I think, in the second half? Let alone the first half, I think they ran it chunk full of times. I think at one point they only ran it 6 times in the whole second half until that last drive of the fourth quarter or whatever, with a couple minutes left. But yeah, it was too much passing. I'm like, dude, the run works. It's been working. Deshaun Jackson ain't on the field like he was in the first few series of our 2 drives. We got into the end zone. Or got down to the end zone, I should say, because we didn't get in. But still. It wasn't working. I'm sorry, the run was working. Alshon Jeffrey couldn't catch a goddamn cold out there. Dude dropped 2 or 3 balls. Okay, 1 or 2, I'll give him okay. It was a little tough catch. The one was right in his damn hands, and Wentz got popped. It was on third and 13 or something like that. Third and it was a big drive. And Wentz gets hit right here. You can see his legs come off the floor, dude. And he's he's literally like this in midair. But he got it off literally right here. And the announcer's like, oh, it was a good job by Will Fuller breaking up. Bro, it wasn't no damn good job by Will Fuller. Will Fuller was 3 or 4 yards behind him. You know what I'm saying? Alshon was already in front of him. He just couldn't catch it. And then he does catch a big one. I will say this, he did catch a big one at the end. On that last drive to put them away. So I'm happy with the win. It's just there were certain things I'm like, dude, oh my God, do you know how much we could have beat this team by? If you just got at least 10 points in the end zone right there instead of the 6. And at best it would have been 14, no doubt about it. No doubt about it in my mind. You would have got 14, plus you would have added the more points you got. Bro, it would have been blowout. But then, as the game goes on, you see, the Bears get back into it somehow with a lucky duck ass deep bomb. I'm like, oh, what the hell, man? Sorry, I'm watching the game. This red zone game. It's what is it right now? Browns versus Broncos. All right, whatever, just switched. But yeah, nah. You know, out of nowhere, they get some lucky duck shit, and our defense is giving up big bombs and lets them back in it. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Now it's 14-19. Was it 14-19? Whatever. I'm like, dude, you got to be kidding me, dude. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, this reminded me for 1 minute. I got scared. Not scared, because I wasn't even scared. I was actually upset, because I was like, dude, I'm still upset about we should have been up those points, and then we finally get up 12-0. And now you're still passing, not running, even though it's working. And then now they're coming back into it. If we lost the game, I wouldn't even be upset. I was already upset to begin with because of how I'm watching it. Like, dude, what are you doing, Doug? What are you doing? But I will say this. If the Bears, this is my opinion. All right, hear me out. Now, our defense did look good. It did. But if the Bears had a different quarterback playing today, I don't give a shit if it was even Chase Daniels, they win this game. Because there are so many throws he missed. I'm not going to say Mitch Trubisky missed, but he didn't even attempt because he can't read the freaking field, this guy. Literally, guys are wide open, and then he throws to someone who's double covered. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen Bears fans break it down. I've seen some from today, and I'm like, wow. And he's a one-read guy, and then our line was just getting pressure. So I'm not discrediting our defense. I'm just being honest. For him to get that bomb off, I was like, okay, wow. He finally connected with somebody. You know, at one point they had minus no yards, and at one point they only had 9 yards to our 200 and something on offense. But I will say this. It was a win. Doug pissed me off a little bit, I said, with some of the play calls and some of the things that were going on. Of course, Deshaun Jackson leaves again. He's on pitch count. I'm like, what the hell? We need weapons, though, man. Even if Deshaun Jackson does come back, these receivers are not good at all, man. Like, it's bad. Alshon Jeffrey, he's getting paid like a potential number one. We'll talk about that in the offseason, but it depends. He has a lot more games to play to prove himself, but he could be a potential cut in 2020, honestly. I'm just looking at it, thinking in my head, the way he's getting paid, and he just doesn't. To me, Alshon doesn't look the same at all ever since that Saints playoff game where he dropped that ball. Once he dropped that ball, literally, he has not looked the same. Like, and then week 1 he looked good. Then he had the calf injury, and then he comes back from calf injury. He hasn't looked all that. And let's be honest about it, Eagles fans. But you know what? Good game. And you know what? I bashed. Sorry, I bashed Doug. Like I said, for his play calling. But at the end of the day, when the game was on the line, the fourth quarter, I think it was 8 minutes left or whatever it was, and we ran it all the way down to 30-something seconds. Doug caught a masterpiece he was just terrific at play calling there at the end right there when needed to put it away. Terrific at play calling. And you know what's so funny? If you go back and watch the first one or two first drives of the game for us, when we went down and got into the end zone, only got 3 points out of both of it, it was literally play calling just like that for those 2 drives. That's why I was like, what if we did this all game? And he kind of did in the beginning, and then shot away from it and just started running it. But you know what? 5-4 going into the bye week. Hope Dallas loses to the Giants, but you know what? I'm not worried about Dallas. Whatever we control, we can control. We go into the bye week, we rest up, we game plan, figure things out, and then we go on and versus New England at home. It's going to be tough, but you know what? Go Birds.